My neck is getting, my neck is getting a little old and unflexible, but make sure you move up north so you're way up here. I want you to kind of go ahead, shift all that weight on my chest and lift your butt and above. There you go, you're in the zone. You can move, Derek, and get a better shot. Oh, keep going. More weight. Oh, okay. Guys, right there, I was going out. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we are ready. Teach me grappling. Brian Peterson here, guys. I've got David Alvarado helping me out. Make sure you're close enough too. He's on his back. We're gonna be going over the, here, back up just a little. Let's come into the red. Perfect. Okay, now the Josh Barnett, Dean Lister choke, compression choke, whatever you want to call it. Some people will say it's a neck crank, and it is for some people. If your neck is unflexible, it certainly can crank your neck. So I guess it can be categorized as a neck crank, but it can be a so-called choke. This is gonna be real crazy, this move. I'm gonna get into Keskatami, guys. Here, look. I get into here, I've got a 12 o'clock leg, so I'm here like this, I've got him here. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna swing my arm so I get underneath his arm. We have our series where we're going to attack this arm, look for maybe a submission on the elbow, the shoulder, and then sometimes he might even lock his hands right here and try to frame. And then as he does this, sometimes this right now, trying to frame with this one, a lot of guys obviously are gonna want to frame with this one. But again, the point being, I'm gonna pummel my arm under his elbow. If you see that. So whether his arm goes up there or not, doesn't matter. You can still be locked if you like. It doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock my hands. Now, of course, in the fight with Josh Barnett and Dean Lister, he locked with an S grip. Guys, it's not critical that you lock like that. I think this is a better lock personally, but the S grip's fine. They're both good. Definitely, I want you to know, right palm down. So I don't want to lock like this. This kind of cradling of the head with my right hand is not as good. So I'm going to turn it this way to pull his head up. Okay. When you do this, try to swim under the arm so you have the arm included. And then, and again, you don't have to keep your hand here. I was just showing variation. When I pull this up, guys, I want to have my butt elevated. So my weight's on his chest. And let me say this. If you look at David, he's bigger than me. I don't know if you guys can tell. Well, how much you weigh? 185?
Yeah, 180. Yeah.
180, 185. So I'm easily 25 pounds lighter. So when I'm here, guys, and David's pretty flexible. He's not Gumby, but he's got mobility in his body. He moves really well. The Gracies, they did a breakdown of the match at Metamoris. And if you guys even just saw that video, a lot of people have seen it. Look at the neck. Henner Gracie and Hiron Gracie, they're both very flexible. The head, like when it moves up and down, you can literally see how limber they are just from the movements. Remember, Dean Lister is very tight. He's a tight guy, and Josh Barnett is enormous, and he's enormously strong. So what happens is, this move is very difficult to pull off on flexible guys. As far as the choke goes, so when I'm here, we're gonna do this experiment right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with David, okay? But I'm gonna try to choke him. It is possible to choke someone with this. If you pull somebody's head far enough, there's a point where they cannot breathe. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what the mechanism is, guys. I'm gonna ramble on this video because it's really important. There's something going on physiologically in some people. I've had this experiment done to me before. I've done it to other people. I can make some people pass out from this. I can be made to pass out from this. Sometimes people tap to a neck crank. Sometimes people tap to not being able to breathe. They panic. But when some people say it's like a diaphragm choke, like you can't inhale, that's true, but that's not in and of itself a reason to tap out, because a lot of us can hold our breath for a very long time. But some type of mechanism, when the head is pulled up, you can actually make somebody pass out. So it literally, like, within seconds. I think for me it was about 7 seconds of being held, and a couple times I started to get tingly. I started to pass out. But let's see what happens with David. I've talked enough, I guess. You ready?
Yep.
I lock. I'm gonna try to make this work. I'm not as big as you. Okay, I spent enough time. Tell me about your experience.
Well, it was just...
Why don't you sit up there?
It was just hard to breathe, but I could survive down there.
Yeah,
I wasn't being choked.
I'm pretty little compared to you. So, it's not really all that great, is it, for me versus you?
Yeah.
Now, I did this the other day, guys, on Sosh. And Sosh is roughly bigger than you.
He's a little bigger, yeah.
But his neck doesn't have the same flexibility. I failed twice to not make him pass out or tap out. The only way he tapped was panic, or like if he couldn't breathe. But there was 2 times, or at least once, that I did it on him. I think 2 times, where I was able to get him to almost pass out. So it was difficult though. And I did not expect to be able to hit it on David. I kind of figured by his limberness. Now you're gonna have you choke me, okay? All right, let's see. Or try to maybe suffocate me, I don't know. My neck is getting a little old and unflexible, but make sure you move up north so you're way up here. I want you to kind of go ahead, shift all that weight on my chest and lift your butt and above. There you go, you're in the zone. You can move, Derek, and get a better shot. Oh, keep going. More weight. Oh, okay. Guys, right there, I was going out. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, so right there, I was passing out. You were able to put enough. Again, yeah. So here's my point, guys. I don't know. The experts on YouTube, I'm sure, will tell me in the comments section. I don't know what mechanically is going on. I've thought a lot about this. It doesn't make sense that I would pass out because I'm holding my breath. That's what I was doing. I couldn't really breathe. There was a little bit in and out, just a little. But obviously, I'm not passing out because I'm holding my breath. There has to be something else. Now, the experts on YouTube will tell me. I should already know that. I think there's got to be, with enough pressure, somehow the blood flow is being cut off. Because I did experience just now the tingling. I got tingle in the fingers just before it happened. I waited. I was still conscious. And then I felt myself start to go. If you guys know, everybody in Jiu-Jitsu who's been choked kind of knows, I started to fade, and that's when I tapped. And then just as you got off of me, I was coming back. I was starting to come back. So you got to do it on me. I didn't get to do it on you. That makes me mad. Can I try one more time?
Try it again.
Let me try one more time. All right. Here it is. Okay. And then also, I forgot about the YouTube critics will also tell me about how I'm doing it wrong. Okay. So, I by the way, guys, I've submitted a lot of people with this move. I just don't submit big guys with this move. I submit a lot of little dudes. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to put some stank on it. You got to move, Derek.
Okay.
You got to get angles. Stand up. Get around here. Look at his face. Can't see much. Oh, yeah. Suffocation, baby. Come on. I can't make it happen. All right, I can't do this forever. What's up? Tell me. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's
Nothing.
just,
It's just
again, but
my neck feels fine. It's not like.
But
it can go farther.
watch this experiment. Roll your legs over your head. And now look, you're pretty limber. You're not super limber. You're not a yoga master, but touch your toes. How talk to me. Can you breathe?
Yeah, you're perfectly fine.
Yeah. Okay. Now look at this. So right here, it's hard. Like right here, I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is why I don't mess around. I can touch my toe, but now, see, once my toes touch, I already, like, it folds it enough. So it's definitely more stress on me to have my head pulled up. And again, guys, what do I have to say about this? This is not the best move for little guys to do against big guys. It is a good move for big guys to do against big guys, or big guys to do against little guys, I think. Use it. Now I'm going to show you how I choke. This is much better. Okay, so now guys, look, this is more important. Go ahead. You're going to need to move, Derek. Get where you can see this. Okay, so check this out. Guys, here's how you finish someone. I'm going to show you the way I like now. Done with the experiments. I get here, right? I get under the arm and I'm going to lock my hands. Okay, so when I lock my hands, instead of pulling the guy's head up this way and trying to create that choke, okay, or that crank, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move like this. Watch how I do this. I lift my butt, okay, I walk this way, I post my head on the mat, and now watch what I'm going to do with this arm. My hip is going to slide over his arm, like that. And now I'm going to come back. I could finish it right here, but I'm going to come back, and now I'm going to squeeze him with my hip. My hands aren't locked. And what I'm doing is I'm basically doing a katagatame arm triangle from here with my hip, okay? So again, so I get here, I get around the head. If I had this here, I go through the series. Okay, I was trying to crank your arm, you straighten out your elbow, boom, boom. I'm gaining control. I want to go here, but he's not letting me. Bend your arm. Yeah, and then now I want to go through here. I want to go arm triangle, but maybe you frame, lock your hands against me, and start to push my neck. I lock. Try to frame, try to push me away. And pulse on my head. He's still trying to move, trying to get out, trying to move. I walk, I let my hip slip past his arm a little bit, try to move, try to get out. I squeeze.
I'm sorry, it's tight.
And I squeeze the neck until I make him pass out. Okay? It's much better, much more effective. Little guys can do it against big guys, as long as you have one of these. And then big guys can do it against little guys. Okay? So, I hope you guys like that. One last time. Okay, so check it out. The guys here, I'm gonna go under the arm, lock my hands, and remember, I don't just squeeze like this. It's not this. My hip is gonna go to here, right here, not here. My hip will go all the way to here. So again, watch. As I walk this way, I pulse my head, I walk around as I let him out a little bit. See, if you try to squeeze out, that's perfect. Now I lock, and now if I want to, I can just gravity drop it right there and choke him, or I can sit back through and squeeze like this and create an arm triangle with my hip pushing against here, okay, collapsing everything around his neck. So, you like that one a little bit more, David?
That worked a lot better.
So, okay, guys, Teach Me Grappling. There's my experiment. All you guys that love the Josh Barnett head and arm compression choke, diaphragm choke, pulling the head up technique to make the guy pass out. It can work. It can work, but you try using my technique. I think it's going to work a lot better for you guys. So, thanks a lot. Please like, subscribe, share it with your friends. What else can I say? Things are going great. Thank you so much out there. Have a good one. Out.
Press here.
Okay, one more experiment. Go. Okay. Again, this guy's young, so his head's pretty. Here we go. It's pretty flexible. Let's see it.
We ready?
Yeah, go. He's still breathing.
Yeah, he's just breathing.
But did you tap?
No, it hurts.
It just hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can hear him. He keeps breathing,
again,
so it's like...
I'm telling you, it's the unflexible people like me
Maybe.
and Dean Lister. I'm telling you, when our head gets pulled up, there's something getting collapsed.
Maybe you just have like a stiff neck. Like we have like water.
Yeah, but there's something getting collapsed is what I'm saying. Yeah. There's got to be like, the artery has to be getting collapsed. It doesn't make sense. Because you don't pass out because you're not getting, you were breathing, by the way, but some people can hold their breath and just sit there for a long time.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know what's going on. YouTube commenters, help me out. I don't know what's going on.